Do you need the rights to a video game that you're going to make a fan film about? Stick around for the answer. Hi, I'm entertainment lawyer Gordon Firemark, and this is Asked and Answered, where I give you answers to your entertainment law questions so you can take your career to the next level. Guy wrote in with an interesting question about whether he needs rights to a video game. You see, he plans to make a film based on this game, and he doesn't plan to monetize it. It's just a little fun fan project for YouTube. And he wants to know, do I need any permission? Well, the answer to that is, yes, Guy, you do need the permission. And the reason for that is that if you're basing the film on the universe, the characters, the scenarios, the activities that happen in the video game, you are using literary property, copyrightable material, created by the creators of the game, and they own it. What you're doing is making what's called a derivative work, and the right to make derivative works is one of the exclusive rights covered by copyright law that belongs to the owner of the underlying material. So you do need to get permission. Now, it may be possible to claim some kind of a fair use defense or something like that, but we don't have enough information to know whether this use would be a fair use. And even if it were, the cost of fighting it out and defending a lawsuit to win on fair use could easily be into the six figures. And because Guy's talking about a fan film without a monetization strategy, it just doesn't make sense to make a film and take the chance that you're going to have to defend yourself that way. The kind of a consequence of doing this without permission is a lawsuit for money damages and the possibility of a restraining order, an injunction against the making of the film or the distribution of the film. So it just isn't worth it. I always recommend getting that permission. Now, how you get that permission is relatively simple. You have to identify who owns it. That may be the distributor of the game, but it might also be the creators of the game who may or may not still have an interest in the game distribution aspect of things. So you're going to have to do a little legwork there. But then it's a matter of approaching them with a proposal, an offer of some sort. Now, obviously, they're not going to want to give up the rights to their game to just anybody for any reason. They're going to be expecting some kind of a payment or some kind of a monetization strategy. So this idea of doing a fan film on YouTube, while I get the appeal, maybe you should look at some monetization strategies. Now that might be as simple as just running a crowdfunding campaign on Kickstarter or Indiegogo or something like that. Raise a little money to pay for those rights and any other production expenses that might come up. Another approach might be to try to sell some advertising around the, or in the film, with some product placement or something like that. And then, of course, you could go the traditional route and try to get a distribution deal to get the movie out into theaters and out into DVD and other, streaming and those kinds of things. So those are the different things, but you definitely do want to get that permission. Now, if you have a question you'd like to ask here in this Asked and Answered format, please jump on over to firemark.com/questions and fill out the form. I'll do what I can to answer it in one of my next videos. Thanks.